Coldest day we've had for a little while. It's right at the freezing mark today. Yeah, I guess I can say 32. 32 Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. So it's kind of chilly, but it's sunny. It's still breezy out. The wind hasn't died down yet, but it's sunny. So my winnings, Timmy's winnings yesterday was 5 points. So that brings me up to another even 10. Right on my net, I always use the points, so no complaint there. So I got notice yesterday from ODSP that they've approved the transaxle and motor. I wonder when they'll get here. It always makes me laugh how I always have the parts, I've received them and already installed them by the time I find out that they've been approved. So I really didn't have anything else yesterday to say, but shortly after 5 I was already inside. Apparently Pure later came by and Ken brought me up a package to my room. I got my hubs and the 5-bolt spline. They look like they're the right ones this time, so we got them first try. Last time it took 3 tries to get the right one. So my dealer still has the picture I sent him with the dimensions on it to make sure that, because like things tend to get warped when they're translated into French, so dimensions you can't mess up, right? So I got these, and I'll be putting them on today and hopefully driving a Monster today. So I had some shopping I wanted to do. I was going to do that for a test drive. And unfortunately, Zach has my card, so I can't do any shopping. So I'm just going to go to Timmy's and just go for a street tour. So no big deal. I can do shopping. He's only going to be a couple hours. By the time I get back, he might be back. So because I need to get my milk. And, well, I can't buy that with a Tim card. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. I'm just going to jump into this, get it done, get it Monster working. I was sure we had Vaseline in the house. Everybody's suggesting putting Vaseline on the splines to keep the hub from sticking. I can't find any. I seen some at one point, but I don't see any there now. So I'm just going to stick some lube on it and just kind of see how if that makes any difference. I'm losing track of what I'm saying now. Trying to go to work. That's all I got for this. And let's get to work here. Hey, so I went out on the street here, took a quick test drive. Backs up no problem. And I went to go forward, it didn't move. So I'm hoping it's just because it's new, it needs to wake up. I don't know, when I first tried it, originally when I put it on, I get that clanking noise, it kind of bothers me a little bit. But I'm going to go out for a drive. I'm not going to go too far just in case. But I am going to test things out before I do anything specific. And just kind of see how it runs. But it's on. It's done. It looks good. It's the quietest motor I've had yet. And I noticed when I put it together, I've been hearing this weird noise. It kind of sounded like the fender was loose, but it was nice and tight, so I wasn't sure what that was. Well, when I was tightening up the one hub bolt, I noticed the bottom of the spring was kind of moving around, so that bolt had come loose. So I got that tightened up, so I should take care of that noise, I hope. Assuming that's what it was, but I'll find out. So yeah, I'm sweating now. I'm exhausted. Wow, just bolting the tires on, it really took so much out of me. So I gotta stick the cameras on, grab my gloves, and go for a tour, see what happens. Well, guys, there's so much I'm not even sure I can remember everything I want to say here. First thing I'm going to say is this is the quietest motor I've had yet. It's even quieter than the ES950s was brand new. It's just, I don't hear it. Only time I really hear it is when I'm going uphill. When I'm on a level surface, I don't. I'm going downhill, I don't hear it. All I can hear is the tires. It's amazingly quiet. I'm impressed. So once I put the fender on, I probably won't even hear it going uphill. But that clunk is still here. When I hit a big bump, I'm thinking, because this was loose, look at that. I can actually hold the motor. It's hot, but it's not burning my hands. I like that. So that's a good thing. But I tightened the bolt up, but I'm still getting that clunk, so I'm thinking maybe the bushing in the bottom of the spring is worn out. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm getting the same sound that I was getting when one of the fender braces was broken. And, well, obviously, the fender's not on. So my spacers work perfectly. So I'm guessing that's where that clunking is. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some inspection once the warm weather warms up. Warm weather warms up? Once the warm weather gets here. So all is good. The hesitation went away. I'm thinking the motor just needed to be broken in or something. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. But I have to get used to the throttle. Because I hit the throttle, it goes, and when I release it, it stops right away. Really, really fast, so I got to get used to that. It's very, very sensitive throttle. Top speed on a level surface is 17.5 kilometers per hour, which is the same thing I got the last time I changed the motor, so that's kind of interesting. I'm not going to put the fender on until tomorrow. I just don't feel like it today. So first thing I did, went down to the boat launch, and the water's gone down about 3 feet. And the other river, it's gone down too, but it's still up pretty good. So I went behind the community center in my little peaceful spot back there. It's going to be a while before I can get to the nature part of it. Big mountains of snow back there still. And I went down the highway, went up the hill, and climbed the hill, no problem. Everything's good. One issue I am having right now is the steering's pretty stiff in the front, so I gotta stick some lubricant in those worn out bearings, and hopefully that'll help it a little bit until I get a chance to do something with those. I should check the ball joints too. I wanted to leave them till spring, hoping to get the winter out before one of them breaks, and so far so good. But that might be contributing to the stiffness as well, I don't know. But hopefully I get a chance to take everything apart, clean everything up again, get rid of the rust, put some more rust paint on, and make it look kind of nice. It'll probably be a while yet before I get a chance to clean it, because, you know, the hose probably still has ice in it, so I can't use it yet. So I went out to soccer field. The river going through there is pretty narrow, so I kind of figured it would be flooded, and it was. And there's a log sitting not far from where I took my break there, so the water was obviously higher there too. But it's the first time I've actually seen the soccer fields with the flooding river. Anytime we've had flooding, I've never had a chance to get the monster out, so I wanted to make sure that I got up there today. And I was pushing it because I was kind of low in battery power. But it's nice out. It's not 0 degrees. It's got to be higher. So the monitor's reading 7, but you know, it always reads higher than what it actually is. So first time driving through the drive-through in a while. I had a long wait, but that's okay. And that was nice. Don't have to put my mask on to go through the drive-through. And one other thing I wanted to say, I can't remember what it was. But either way, it was nice getting out driving again. What a nice feeling that was. And just not worrying. And just, it's so quiet. Wow. But I got things I still need to do, but you know, it's working. I can drive. I'm happy. How long this time? I'm not gonna ask what next because I'll find out, but I'm just gonna say how long this time until something goes wrong. So I've been hearing the robins. Like I said, I've been hearing them. I actually have video evidence today that they're here. They're sitting at the soccer fields. There's at least 3 of them bouncing across the ground. So they're getting their food. There's lots of open ground right now. So hopefully, for their sake, it stays that way. I guess that's it. I can't really think of anything right away that I want to say. Tomorrow, I'm not even sure if Rona's open on Sunday. I gotta go to Rona. I have to get a dryer vent because ours is plugged up pretty good, and it's causing an issue with drying the clothes. It takes 2 rounds, and I clean the vent itself, like the outdoor vent. It gets plugged up every once in a while. I clean that out, but the hose itself, it's packed in there pretty good, and there's nothing I can really do to get it out. So I'm just gonna get a new dryer hose, flexible hose, and just replace it, because that's a fire hazard. You don't need that problem. So I gotta go to Rona, so I'm gonna wait till Monday. It's Saturday right now. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get my milk. I would have done that today, but like I say, Zach's got my card, so I can't really do any shopping today. And on a Monday, I got the long trip that I had planned. Finally get to do it. I don't know right now what the temperature is supposed to be on Monday, but Saturday, which is today, I said that already, it was supposed to be 0, and then everything else I saw, it was above freezing. So plus digits. Plus temperatures. I'm happy with that. As long as it stays above freezing, I'll be happy. So, but head out to Rona, and then a couple things I want to check, and that will be my first out-of-town tour, and I want to do this soon. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble now. So that's all I got for this one. Happy to be on the road again.